Hey everyone, Dr. Uhrmacher here with Doctor's Well Secrets. Want to walk you through another quick tutorial, and this one is going to be, let me get out my pen, this is going to be on reviews, patient reviews for your practice. Now, if you don't know why these are important, let me click on a couple other things here, and that is going to be, let's see, all right here, because buyers trust reviews. Take a look at this stat. And if you don't understand this as far as what I've been through here, this is the entire blueprint of what you should be doing online to get ranked #1 in Google Plus Local, which is for local businesses, which is what you are. That is the #1 place you need to be ranked #1. What happens is when you get ranked #1 there, you've done enough other things that your website ranks and your YouTube videos and your directories rank as well. So if you don't know what I'm talking about with this, you can go to nonstoppatientformula.com and it's going to give you the entire training over there absolutely free. So nonstoppatientformula.com. But with these reviews, again, big reason is 72% of buyers trust reviews as much as personal recommendations. So that's almost like getting a personal referral, a patient referral from one of your current patients. So you need to have those reviews. Why do you need to have reviews? How many do you need to have? Well, here's going to be another stat for you. 70% of consumers trust a business with 6 to 10 reviews. Okay, so you need, if that says 6 to 10, that tells me you need at least 10. So that's just on getting someone to choose you. All right, there's also getting these reviews because Google takes that into account when it comes to ranking. So reviews are extremely, extremely important. They're not just something you want to get out there. This is what causes a prospective patient to choose you over your competitors if you have more reviews, and you have to have 6 to 10 at least to get them to trust you like that. So again, you can see, and I go into depth into this on the Nonstop Patient Formula in that training, all these reasons why. So let's take a look how it gets done, because I know a lot of doctors have contacted me and said, you know what, I've gone out there and I have my patients post reviews for me, and the reviews don't show up. So that's Google, and that's some of the other sites as well, like Yelp. They're blocking some of these reviews. They see some of these things as spam, and here's why. Is because one of your prospective patients will go out, they will create a Gmail account, because now you have to have that for to post reviews. They'll go in and they'll post the review, and then that's it, right? That should be all it takes. Post the review. Well, Google sees that as spam because it's a brand new account. It's an account that just goes on and posts a review, and then it never sees anything else happen with that account. So they think that's someone like you going and writing your own reviews for your practice. So one of the things that happens is all those great reviews never show up, and that's not a good thing. So one of the things that I've seen practices do is they take the written testimonials and they have their staff go online and they start posting these reviews. Now they're legitimate reviews for these people, but once again they get marked as spam because they're all coming from the same IP address. And what that is they post them all from the office, or maybe even they go to the local Starbucks or whatever. You have to have a range of IP addresses so it's not all coming from the same place, because Google is wicked smart, and so you need to be able to outsmart them. And that's what I'm going to show you today, is how I do it for my private doctors to get these reviews to stick. Now, no matter what you do, I've never found anything, including all these patients doing it correctly, I've never found anything that sticks 100%. But if you can get anywhere from 70 to 80% stick rate on these reviews, you're doing well, and you're going to get ranked right up there. So first place you need to go. This is how we go about changing our IP address. And you can see here is the name of the, I'm going to post a link below here. Hate the name of this, all right? But this is what it is. And it's going to hide your behind so that it's showing different IP addresses. So that's the name of it. Like I said, I'll post the link below there. Here's what's really great about this. And what it does is, in your area, in your region, they have all these different IP addresses that you can switch your computer to. You can see 42,000 plus in 53 countries. So you can choose your location. When I have my outsourcers do this, they're not in, let's say, New York or in Chicago, but what they do is they switch their IP address so that Google believes they are in Chicago or New York or wherever they're posting the reviews for. They have all these different IP addresses. Look at this. Most things cost some pretty good money. This is $11.52 a month. And if you're smart, you'll go over and you'll do it for a year, because this isn't a one-time thing and you're done. This is something you always need to be getting these new reviews. So go and spend $79 and get this thing for the year, because you're going to have your staff using it. So what you're going to do is you're going to go get this software so that you can change your IP address at your office, and you're going to install it. Very easy to do. Install it, switch the IP address to something different than what your office is, so that Google recognizes a different IP address. Then what you do, again, you have a written testimonial already. This is not you going out and making up reviews and posting them on your own, okay? There's still some ethics to this, because this can be used in the wrong way, like anything can. So don't make up reviews. If you're not a good enough doctor to get good testimonials, then you need to work on that first, okay? Let me be real clear on that. So from there, you have your new IP address. You come over here to Google, and you're going to click right down here to create an account. And then you just go through the account, and maybe we'll just set one up right now while we're on here. And I'll just walk you through this. I'll just make something up. And I didn't switch my IP address, so I might not be able to do this. I didn't think of that. Let's go with Dave Jones. And we're going to go see if this lets us go. Dave Jones. Nope, someone already has that. Imagine that. Dave Jones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Someone already has that one. All right. Let's go with 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Someone has that. Wow. Dave Jones with lots of numbers is out there. Let's go with Harold Jones. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Okay. Then that's going to be your at Gmail. You can see that here. Then you're going to create your password, and again, I would recommend keeping track of this, because that way you can go in and make updates to these or anything else that you like. But create a password. That one's too short. And birthday. I'll just use my birthday. And then you're going to do the gender of the person that you're posting the review for. Harold Jones is obviously a male. Don't need to worry about anything. Phone number, current email address, you don't have to worry about. Then you can do the little verification here, which are sometimes hard to read. And then you agree to the terms. And if you don't want it to do that, but I would allow it, just do it. Again, just kind of make Google happy here. And then you click on the next step. Now from here, you're going to want to go and you're going to want to really do your best to complete this account. So we're going to add a profile picture, but what I'm going to do first then is go into Google so that I can come up with a photo for this. Images. And then I'm just going to put Harold and see what comes up. So you can choose any of these different pictures. You can come up, if it's if you know what they do as well, you can just Yeah, we can even do that. Let's say Harold likes football a lot. So you can come in and you can just grab an image. Here's what I like to do is save the image. All right, so I have the image now. And I'm going to add profile photo. Select it from the computer, that's where it's at, and here is the one that I have. And it's going to upload that. So again, you want to complete this account for this person. So this takes some time to get done. Again, that's why it's one of the things that I recommend outsourcing, because it does take time. So we'll set as profile photo, because not only do you have to go through and set up this account, but then you have to age it, which I'm going to get into a little bit. So the next step, click on that and wait for Google here. Now you're ready to use it. And we can continue to Gmail. And it's going to create a Gmail account for this person. Now what you want to do is you want to go around to, and it's going to talk about important mail and contacts. You can do all kinds of different things. You can add a theme by sprucing it up. And you know, that's one of the things, again, by changing that. This gives you this little tutorial, tells you how to go through Gmail. Okay. So then what you want to do is, now that you're logged into this person, I like to head over to YouTube and like some videos, you know, whatever it is. I'd keep them maybe congruent to chiropractic, congruent to health, congruent to different things. I wouldn't get too crazy with them. But you can start liking videos. You can start sharing things. You can start doing things on the internet. And really, ideally, you want to do this over the course of a couple of weeks, even up to a month, because then what it does is it makes the account look real, and it makes it look like it's a person actually doing it out there. You want to do all of these things before you actually go and post the review. Okay? That's the biggest mistake that I see happen is, like I said, people will go set up these accounts, then they go post the review, and all of a sudden it's spam. Nothing happens. So you want to go through and age this account and make sure that Google believes that it's real, post the review. You might need to even do a few things over the next couple weeks. If the review doesn't show up right away, do a few more things with this account and make sure Google knows that it's real. Okay? So that's how we get reviews to stick well with for all of our doctors. Like I said, we come in, we get the Pro VPN so that you're able to change your IP address. You create those accounts. You mature those accounts. You get them aged so that they look like a real person actually using them, and then you go and post the review after that. Here's one other thing that I don't go beyond. Most chiropractors, most doctors in general, don't get a whole lot of reviews either. So for my private doctors, I don't have my guys post more than 1 review per week. That's the max that I do. Because when you start posting more than that, again, it looks like it's spam to Google. Google's algorithm is very smart. Now, restaurants are different. They're used to getting more reviews, so Google allows a lot more reviews. With chiropractors, that's not the case. So I would not recommend doing more than 1 review per week for this. And if you have 30 testimonials, that means you have to create 30 accounts, 30 Gmails. You have to age all those. And then, so it's going to take you 30 weeks to get all of those posted in there. This is not a wham bam type of strategy to get you slammed all the way to the top. This takes time to get it to do it right. But what happens is when you do it right, now you are set and you can just continue to do it, and your competitors won't be able to touch you when you follow these steps and just work your way up there. With Google, you have to play by their rules. That's just the way it is. So if you have any questions on this, definitely shoot me an email. Let me know. Pretty straightforward. Like I said, there will be a link below for this HMA that you can get over there and pick it up. Like I said, very cheap. You can see $79 for the entire year, or if you want to do it monthly, which I don't recommend. I just told you it's going to take you time. You can get it monthly though if you need to. And if you want this done for you as well, contact me on that. I'll see if your error is available and see if it's something we can get done for you. So let me know if you have questions. Thanks.